Whole sports all plays. Yeah. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making a place. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Excuse me, Monday, July 11th, 2022. Hope everybody's having a great start to the week. Don't forget, you can find us live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. We start a little bit later today, but we usually start at 3. You can find us live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room, and live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the ASAP Sports Network. All right, try something real quick. Well, everybody's having a great Monday. We'll get ready to jump into today's slate of games. And we'll go from there. All right. Check the sound real quick, and then we'll get started. Everybody's having a great Monday. We'll get ready to jump into today's slate of game. And we'll go from there. All right. Check the sound real quick, and then we'll get started. All right, now we're having a great Monday. We'll get ready to jump into. All right, now we're good. Sorry about that. So, I don't know why it does that sometimes. I just go off a show and it's fine. But anyway, welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. We'll jump into today's games. I'll give a pick out for every game, and then I'll give you my best picks of the day. Had another real good week last week. I think I was 23-4 last week on Thursday and Friday. Thursday I was 9-2 overall, 3-1 on picks of the day. But let's get ready to jump right into today's show. Also, don't forget we do a pro wrestling podcast, GWR Gonzo's Wrestling Room, and you can find that live on YouTube, Facebook, or not live. You can find it. New episodes drop every Sunday morning on Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find it at Gonzo's Wrestling Room, or you can watch the video version of it on YouTube at Gonzo's Sports Room. All right, first, before we get to today's games, right now we do have one game going on, which is the Detroit Tigers at the Kansas City Royals. They're playing a doubleheader today. This is game one of the doubleheader. Game is in the 6th inning. The Tigers and Royals are tied 1-1. Live odds, the Kansas City Royals are minus 134 on the money line, and the Detroit Tigers are plus 106 on the money line. Now let's jump into today's game, or not today's games, but the first game, or the next game, I should say, is at 6:41 p.m. Eastern time, and you have the Pittsburgh Pirates at the Miami Marlins. Neither one of these teams are great teams. The Marlins, I think, are a better team than what the record is. They have lost some games they should have lost. The Pirates are the Pirates. But the Marlins are 1.5 run favorites in this game, and they are minus 166 on the money line. The Pirates are plus 140 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 7.5. The Pirates are 36-50 on the season, 16-27 on the road. On the season, they're hitting .221 as a team and have a 4.75 ERA. On the mound tonight for the Pirates, you will have Keller. He has a 2-6 record on the season with a 5.21 ERA. He's allowed 86 hits, has 66 strikeouts to 32 walks, and allowed 8 home runs in 76 innings of work. For the Marlins, they are 41-43 on the season. They're hitting they're 20-17 at home. On the season, they're hitting 242 as a team and have a 3.80 team ERA. On the mound for the Marlins tonight is Rogers. Rogers has a 4-7 record and a 5.57 ERA. He's allowed 78 hits, has 67 strikeouts to 36 walks, and allowed 10 home runs and 72 innings of work. The Pirates are 3-2 over their last 5 games. The Marlins are 2-3 over their last 5. Pirates have not been good on the road. Marlins are been better at home than they are on the road. I like the Marlins here in this game at the minus 166 on the money line. Next game is the Chicago White Sox at the Cleveland Guardians. The White Sox are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They are minus 112 on the money line. The Guardians are minus 104 on the money line. So the White Sox are slight favorites on the road. Game's almost to pick them. Over under for this game is set at 9.5 runs. For the White Sox, you have Lynn on the mound, the White Sox are 41-43 on the season, 22-18 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 255 on the season and have a 4.08 team ERA. For the White Sox tonight on the mound will be Lynn. He has a 1-1 record and a 5.33 ERA. He's allowed 29 hits, has 26 strikeouts to 7 walks, and allowed 4 home runs and 27 innings of work. For the Guardians, they are 41-49 on the season, have a 20-17 record at home. They are hitting 246 as a team and have a 4.01 team ERA. They will have Quantrill on the mound. He is 4-5 with a 3.86 ERA. He's allowed 88 hits, has 55 strikeouts to 22 walks, and allowed 11 home runs and 88 innings of work. The White Sox are 3-2 over their last 5 games. Guardians are 1-4 over their last 5. I like the White Sox here on the money line. Next game is the Philadelphia Phillies at the the Boston Red Sox at the Tampa Bay Rays. I was jumping ahead. Red Sox are 1.5 run favorites, minus 106 on the money line. Tampa Bay's minus 110 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 7.5. This game's almost a pick 'em. The Red Sox are 47-39 on the season, 24-19 on the road. They are hitting 261 as a team on the season and have a team ERA of 3.81. They will have Bello on the mound, who is 0-1 with a 9.00 ERA, has allowed 6 hits, has 2 strikeouts to 3 walks, and 0 home runs and 4 innings of work. The Rays are 45-40 on the season, 25-17 at home. They are hitting 238 as a team, have a 3.35 team ERA on the season. They will have Whistler on the mound, who is 2-3 with a 2.58 ERA. Whistler has allowed 28 hits, has 31 strikeouts to 14 walks, and allowed 6 home runs in 38 innings. The Red Sox are coming off a series with the Yankees where they split the series 2-2. The Red Sox are 2-3 over their last 5 games. The Rays are 2-3 over their last 5. They're on a 3-game losing streak. Got swept by the Cincinnati Reds this weekend. Whistler was also the pitcher that was on the mound for the balk off on Friday night for the Cincinnati Reds. I like the Red Sox here. Both these teams are going to their bullpen early. I just think the Red Sox offense is what's going to be the difference. Red Sox can hit the ball a little bit better than what the Rays have been hitting the ball. So I'm going with the Red Sox over the Rays. All right, the next game is the Philadelphia Phillies at the St. Louis Cardinals. This game starts at 7:16 p.m. Eastern. The Phillies are 1.5 run favorites. They're minus 122 on the money line. The Cardinals are plus 104 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8 runs. The Phillies have a 46-40 record, 22-19 on the road. They're hitting 247 as a team on the season and have a team ERA of 3.72. For the Phillies, Nola will be on the mound tonight. He is 5-6 with a 3.15 ERA. He's allowed 88 hits, has 120 strikeouts to 15 walks, and allowed 12 home runs in 111 innings of work. The Cardinals are 46-42 on the season. They are 25-18 at home. They're hitting 249 as a team on the season and have a 3.77 team ERA. McCullers is on the mound for the Cardinals. He's 5-7 with a 2.72 ERA. He's allowed 83 hits, has 83 strikeouts to 22 walks, and has allowed 11 home runs in 106 innings of work. The Phillies are leading the series 2-1 so far in this 4-game series. Cardinals won the game yesterday. I like the Cardinals today with McCullers on the mound. He's been one of their best starters. I look for him to go deep into this game. So I like the Cardinals here over the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, before we move on to the next game, we're going to take a short little commercial break, and we'll be right back with some more Easy Money, a sports betting show.
Get ready. This summer, the Arena League Sports is on ASAP Network. Tune in live on either the Tiki Live or Roku app, as well as your smart home TV.
All right, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Chris Gonzo Gonzalez. We'll jump right back into the slate of the baseball games, and then I'll give you guys what my picks were for all the games, and I'll give you my picks of the day. Next game, I think is going to be the best game of the night, as you have the New York Mets at the Atlanta Braves. These teams are battling for the division. This should be, with the pitching matchup in this game, this should be, in my opinion, has all the makings of the best game of the night, as you have the Braves are 1.5 run favorites at home. They're minus 130 on the money line. The Mets are plus 110 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7. The Mets are 53-33 on the season, and they have a record of 25-18 on the road. They're hitting 255 as a team and have a 3.76 team ERA. On the mound for the Mets tonight will be Max Scherzer. He is 5-1 with a 2.26 ERA. Just coming back off the IL list, made a start a few days or last week against the Reds when he came back. So he's been back for about a week. He's allowed 38 hits, has 70 strikeouts to 11 walks, and allowed 5 home runs in 55 innings of work. For the Braves, they are 52-35, 30-18 at home. They're hitting 251 as a team on the season and have a 3.57 team ERA. They will have Fried on the mound. Fried has a 9-2 record with a 2.52 ERA. He's allowed 93 hits, has 100 strikeouts to 17 walks, and allowed 6 home runs in 107 innings. The Mets are 3-2 over their last 5. The Braves are 4-1 over their last 5. Braves have been playing some real good baseball, but so have the Mets. This is going to be a hell of a pitching matchup here between these two teams. You have two of the better pitchers in baseball, or in the National League for that matter. I like the Mets here. I don't bet against Max Scherzer, so I'm taking the Mets because Scherzer's on the mound. Both these teams' numbers are real similar. What I really like in this game the most is the under the 7. I think this will be a low scoring game. So I'm going to go with Mets and Braves under 7 would be my favorite pick on this game. And then next game we have the Oakland Athletics at the Texas Rangers. Rangers are 1.5 run favorites. They're minus 175 or 78 on the money line. The Athletics are plus 150 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5 runs. These are two teams that are not having great seasons at all. The Athletics are 29-58 on the season, 18-27 on the road. They're hitting 209 as a team on the season, have a 4.33 team ERA. On the mound tonight for the Athletics will be Martinez. He has a record of 2-1, a 6.00 ERA, has allowed 19 hits, has 11 strikeouts to 2 walks, and allowed 4 home runs and 15 innings of work. For the Rangers, they are 39-44, 19-21 at home, hitting 240 as a team on the season and have a 3.97 team ERA. They will have Howard on the mound, who's 0-1 with a 10.97 ERA. He's allowed 16 hits, has 14 strikeouts to 4 walks, and allowed 6 home runs in 10 innings of work. In this game, you have 2 young pitchers pitching that do not have a whole lot of experience. I think the Rangers win this game at home. But another thing I do like in this game is the over the 8.5, because both these pitchers are young pitchers, and the ball. I think both teams are going to be able to hit the ball. The only problem to me is the Athletics only hit 209 as a team, so the Athletics do not score a whole lot of runs, even though I think they will be able to hit the ball. So I lean toward the over the 8.5 in this game, but I like the Rangers to win this game because of their offense. They have the better offense and they have the better pitching staff. So I would go with the Rangers. All right, let's move on to our next game here. As you have the Detroit Tigers versus the Kansas City Royals. This will be game 2 of a doubleheader. They're playing right now. The second game will start at 11 p.m. tonight. Hello from CT. What's up, Billy? Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. All right. For this game, you have the game 2 of the doubleheader, Tigers and Royals. Game starts at 11 p.m. Eastern. The Royals are 1.5 run favorites, and they are minus 138 on the money line. The Detroit Tigers are plus 118 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. For the Tigers, they're going into the day. They were 36-49 on the season, 13-25 on the road. They're hitting 230 as a team on the season and have a 4.01 team ERA. They will have a Faedo on the mound, who has a 1-4 record and a 5.02 ERA. He's allowed 59 hits, has 42 strikeouts to 21 walks, and allowed 7 home runs and 52 innings of work. For the Royals, they are 32-52 on the season. They have a 16-26 record at home. They are hitting 241 as a team and have a team ERA of 4.99. They will have Lynch on the mound tonight, who has a 3-7 record and a 4.95 ERA. He's allowed 68 hits, has 65 strikeouts to 30 walks, and allowed 9 home runs in 63 innings of work. The Tigers were 3-2 their last 5 going into the day. The Royals were 3-2 their last 5 going into the day. I like the Royals in this game. They have the better offense. I think they have the better starting pitcher on the mound, but we will see. It's all going to come down to their bullpen. Before we move on to the next game, I'll give you guys a quick update. In game 1 of the Tigers-Royals doubleheader today, the game is in the 6th inning, and the Kansas City Royals are up 2-1. So I'm going with the Kansas City Royals to win game 2 of this doubleheader. All right, next game is the San Diego Padres at the Colorado Rockies. Let's see what's Billy say. Connecticut, we can now bet sports here at casinos. I've been doing well 14 parlays. That's what I like betting when I go to the sports book here in about 30 minutes from where we live. They actually legalized the sports game, I think, about 2-3 years ago, And man, it's a blast to go to the sports book, especially like on Sundays during the NFL season. And go out there and bet some parlays and hang out and watch the games with everybody. But we appreciate you joining us, Billy. Got the Padres at the Rockies. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll fix that in a minute. The Padres are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They're minus 156 on the money line. The Rockies are plus 132 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 11.5 runs. The Padres are 46-34 on the season, 26-18 on the road. As a team, they are hitting 239 239 on the season. They have a 3.64 team ERA. For the Padres, Manaea will be on the mound. He has a 3-4 record with a 4.18 ERA. He's allowed 74 hits, has 92 strikeouts to 33 walks, and allowed 12 home runs in 88 innings of work. For the Rockies, they are 38-48, 23-21 at home. They're hitting 257 as a team and have a team ERA of 4.96. They will have Urena on the mound. He is 0-0 with a 2.51 ERA. He's allowed 12 hits, has 5 strikeouts to 8 walks, and allowed 1 home run in 14 innings of work. So Urena's not pitched a whole lot this season. Manaea has pitched quite a bit for the Padres. The Rockies are a better team at home than they are on the road. But with that being said, I like the Padres here. Padres have the better pitching staff. The Rockies pitching staff is not very good. So I like the Padres here on the money line. And then our last game of the day in Major League Baseball, the Arizona Diamondbacks at the San Francisco Giants. This game starts at 9:46 p.m. Eastern. The Giants are 1.5 run favorites, or minus 156 on the money line. The Diamondbacks are plus 132 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 7.5. There we go. The Diamondbacks are 38-48 on the season, 16-20 on the road. They're hitting 222 as a team and have a 4.30 team ERA. They will have Kelly on the mound, who has a 7-5 record on the season and a 3.42 ERA. Kelly has allowed 86 hits, has 80 strikeouts to 34 walks, and allowed 6 home runs in 97 innings of work. The Giants are 43-41 on the season, 21-20 at home. They're hitting 235 as a team on the season and have a 3.99 team ERA. They will have Cobb on the mound. He has a 3-3 record on the season and a 4.74 ERA. He's allowed 62 hits, has 59 strikeouts to 16 walks, allowed 5 home runs in 67 innings of work. The Diamondbacks struggle hitting the ball. I like the Giants in this game, being at home. Giants have the little bit better pitching staff than what the D-backs do. And I think the Giants offense will be able to get to Kelly early and force D-backs to get to their bullpen, which I think will work out well for the Giants. So I like the Giants here on the money line. All right, that's all of today's Major League Baseball games. All right. Okay, let me that's basically all we have today. Is baseball. You have the Open coming up in golf this weekend. Tiger Woods is going to be playing in it. He's been doing some practice rounds. Reports are he's looking good. Hopefully his leg is better, because the last couple times he's tried to play, it's just been, you could tell he's been in a lot of pain there toward the end. Looks like WNBA starts back up tomorrow, so be looking out for that. If you haven't gave WNBA a chance, go check them out. It's fun to watch. I've been watching a lot more of the WNBA this year. But all right, we'll go ahead and I'll give you my pick for every game, and then I'll give you my best picks of the day. All right, I like the Miami Marlins over the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Boston Red Sox over the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line, the White Sox over the Guardians. I like the St. Louis Cardinals over the Philadelphia Phillies. I like the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves under 7. I like the Athletics and I like the Rangers over the Athletics. I like the Kansas City Royals over the Detroit Tigers in game 2 of that doubleheader. I like the San Diego Padres over the Colorado Rockies. And I like the San Francisco Giants over the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, my best picks of the day is Cardinals and Phillies I like the St. Louis Cardinals over the Phillies. I like the Mets and Braves under 7. I like the San Diego Padres money line over the the Colorado Rockies, and I like the San Francisco Giants over the Arizona Diamondbacks. So my best picks of the day are Giants over Diamondbacks, Padres over Rockies, Mets and Braves under 7 runs. With the pitching matchup in this game, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of runs scored. You have Max Scherzer on the mound for the Mets, and you have Fried on the mound for the Braves. They both have been real solid all season. Both have ERAs in the low 2s. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game going into the bullpen, so I like the under the 7. And then my final best pick of the day would be the St. Louis Cardinals at home with McCullers on the mound against the Philadelphia Phillies. So just to recap one more time, I like the Cardinals money line, the Mets and Braves under 7, the San Diego Padres money line, and the San Francisco Giants money line. Then we're going to be my 4 picks of the day today for the Major League Baseball. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, or live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room, or live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the ASAP Sports Network. You can also find me, Chris Gonzo Gonzalez, on the ASAP Sports Network at 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. I host the ASAP Afternoon Blitz. I'm myself's on there, and three or four other guys, Deontay Kelly. You have Nate comes on, Rob Scott comes on, Jay McLovin. Great. I have a bunch of good analysts over at ASAP, so go check them out. And then you can also find me on GSR Gonzo Sports Room, my sports talk show. We'll be live tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. Please go hit that subscribe button on the YouTube page. Like and follow on Facebook and Twitch. Do the same thing for the ASAP Sports Network. Go check out the ASAP Sports Network. Their shows, they have shows from 10 in the morning to about midnight. They have a great morning show that's hosted by Pride, who's actually in the chat group. You better make me money. Hey, I've been hot the last few weeks on baseball. Hopefully your Red Sox don't let me down today. I took them to beat the Rays. It wasn't one of my picks of the day, but it was one of my picks I gave out for every game. But go check out ASAP. Check out Gonzo Sports Room. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate everybody watching, and we will see you guys hopefully tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern for GSR Gonzo Sports Room. If not, we'll see you tomorrow right here at 3 p.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Stay safe. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All sports, all plays. Yeah. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.